Being HIV and being in relationships, I've learned that there's a lot of heartbreak. So I don't normally let myself really love easily, you know.
Salido con parejas y no les digo hasta que de verdad veo que puede estar, que es una pareja muy estable, ¿no? O que me da la confianza que necesito para poderle decir. He probado también decirle en el momento, y bueno, me ha pasado lo que te decía de todo, ¿no? Que se van, se asustan, o dicen estar ahí, pero se van.
It's hard because now I don't know whether I'm going to be. I don't know whether I can meet someone who loves me because that I am HIV positive. And when I'm scared that if I told her that I'm HIV positive, he will deny me.
I never had a problem, I understand, yeah, in finding love.
Yo creo que mejoró en el sentido de la calidad. No sé si en la frecuencia, no estoy tan seguro, pero creo que la calidad de mi vida sexual mejoró porque aprendí a conocer más mi cuerpo, a establecer una relación mucho más cercana con mi cuerpo, ¿no? Al sentirme mucho más seguro, a cuidarlo, a disfrutarlo, ¿no? Y por ende, bueno, a tener mejores relaciones sexuales, más sanas, mucho más conscientes también de lo que estaba haciendo y disfrutar el momento, ¿no? No solamente tener sexo por sexo, ¿no? Aunque también lo sigo teniendo, pero ahora le pongo como mucho más feeling a cuando estoy teniendo relaciones sexuales, entonces por eso creo que ha mejorado mucho.
At what stage in an intimate relationship do I choose to disclose my HIV status? I think it depends what you mean about intimate. Generally, I believe that I have a responsibility to myself and to the next person to protect them, and therefore I will disclose almost immediately. And obviously, if before, when I had one-night stands, my only responsibility was really protecting the other person.
Firstly, when I meet a guy, I just told him that I'm positive. So there's this perception of us getting in relationships. Like when I told you that I'm HIV positive, you just look at me and say, no, you're not lying, you're lying. Yeah, but then you love me the way I am, then you'll see maybe by treatment, when I start taking treatment, oh, this is 9 o'clock, I have to take my pills. That's when you are going to recall it. Oh, they say she's positive, yeah, that's it.
I'm in a relationship now with someone who's HIV negative, who knows my HIV status. We enjoy sex, but we make sure that every time we use protection.
El desafío fue que me aceptaran. Yo al terminar mi relación por lo mismo que tenía VIH, dije ya me quedé solo, ya. O sea, ya se acabó. Duré un año sin acercamiento a nadie, me alejé. Pero gracias a Dios encontré una persona que me acepta, me acompaña, me apoya, me cuida y me entiende, y de mi parte tal vez sea lo mismo. Él no tiene VIH y ahí está al pie del cañón.
I do have sex sometimes, and I know when I have sexual intercourse, I have to wear a condom always, so I have to do it responsibly.
I wished a long time ago to get married, and even now, I still wish to get married.
I once met someone who's negative. I went out with her. And then for me, it was unfair for me not to be close to her.
Yo creo que la importancia de darle, ¿no? O de tener a alguien al lado, de sentirte amado y ser amado, ¿no? Creo que mereces también o merezco ser amado.
I have this thing, the very first time that I start going out with someone, on the very first date, I just want the person to know what I'm all about, because I don't want to find myself in a situation where I'm already emotionally involved and I've invested a lot of time like in the relationship, and then I start telling the person that I'm HIV positive only to be rejected. So I just do it from the onset. Like, I'm straightforward about it.
If I know my status, then I'm in love with someone, I'll encourage him to go for a visit, to visit the two of us. Then when they're about to tell us the result, that is where I think I can tell him my status, I can share my status with him.
me of being HIV positive, that means I'd be judged as a person who's going to be evil on other people. I'm not evil, so I would feel like I'm not a good person if I don't disclose to someone who is negative.
Basically, I have a somehow, and I guess it's very impersonal, but because I think I'm number one, I usually disclose almost immediately to anybody. But when it gets intimate, it becomes when you really like the person and you're like, okay, how are they going to run away? It becomes scary. But I would definitely, I do disclose basically before it becomes intimate. But it depends also on, is this the person that I want to disclose to? What does this person mean to me? Would I want to take it a little bit further than just being friends? If it's friends, I disclose immediately. But if it's somebody that I really like and I know HIV might be the barrier between us, it takes time. And when they run away or they don't accept me, it does become very painful. It hurts.